happening now.
Time begins. Seconds. One minute.
In High School Musical, the entire cast works together to achieve a goal, especially in the first movie. In the first movie, they're faced with the challenge of everything is on the same day at the same time. Between the final basketball game, the chemistry experiment, and the auditions for the school play, and everyone has to work together in order to work together in order to make sure that everyone can obtain their goals. So this puts me into my quote today of "Let no man pull you so low as to make you hate him." And I think that this quote by Booker T. Washington can be interpreted to say, let's work together. And we can agree with this by looking at two different arguments. Working together can achieve goals, and we can also see that your goals can help create a change. So looking at my first point of we need to work together to achieve our goals. So my first example is going to be Harry Potter. In the Harry Potter movies, Harry Potter is assigned from a young age to eventually defeat the Dark Lord Voldemort. And he doesn't know what to do or how to achieve this goal, but he works together with all of his friends and all of his mentors to eventually achieve the goal by destroying the 7 Horcruxes and eventually destroying Voldemort. Now, my second example is going to be The Wizard of Oz. Now, The Wizard of Oz is a movie in which 4 characters and a dog, Toto, just go on this distant journey all the way from Munchkinland to the Emerald City to achieve their goals. And they all work together to make it all the way to the great and powerful Oz. And then the great and powerful Oz says, I'll give you your requests and your goals if you help me, which they work together to help him defeat the Wicked Witch of the West, and then they get their goals by working together. Now, my second part of this is saying that when you work on your goals, you can start to create a change. Now, I have 2 examples for this, and that's going to be Martin Luther King and it's going to be Betty White. Now, Martin Luther King works with a whole bunch of people and throughout the civil rights movement by giving speeches, doing peaceful protests, walking arm in arm with all of his other fellow civil rights activists in order to create a change. He worked really hard in order to achieve his goal of equal rights for African Americans and other people of other races. He works to create a unity, and by working together with other people, he achieves his goal and creates a change through the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which means you can't discriminate based on race. And then we can also look at Betty White. Now, Betty White had a goal as a young kid that she wanted to help animals. She wanted animals to work together. She wanted not work together. She wanted animals to be happy and healthy. She wanted to be a zoologist as a kid, or a zookeeper, or a veterinarian. She wanted to do anything with animals. Now, we do know her now as an actress, but she also made sure she worked together with companies like the LA Zoo to make sure that the animals were being taken care of. She even worked with a private jet company to buy at least one jet to go all the way to Antarctica to pick up as many penguins as they could before the icebergs melted. By working together with other people, she was able to achieve her goal by saving the animals and helping us understand the importance of animal rights. And after her death, even after her death, we all worked together as a community and donated 2 animal shelters in Buddy White's honor. So that brings me all the way back to the quote today of, "Let no man pull you so low as to make you hate him." And I think that Booker T. Washington's quote can be interpreted to say we need to work together. And when we work together, we can achieve our goals. And then when we work together to achieve our goals, we can create a change. And we've seen that by working through Harry Potter and the Horcruxes. We will see that through Martin Luther, through the Wizard of Oz, and getting all the way to the Emerald City to achieve their goals. We can see that through MLK, making change in our society about not discriminating against others. We also seen that there was a change for Betty White by when after her passing, there was millions of dollars given out to animal rights activists. So going all the way back to High School Musical, they all had to work together to achieve their goals. And by the end of the movie, Troy and Gabrielle were the stars of the play. Gabrielle won in her chemistry lab experiment, and Troy won in the basketball game. And by working together, they all achieved their goals.